Alright then, time for another episode that has a challenge in the name like 3 times, which means that people are going to be finding it when the next, as I said last week, dumb YouTube video trend comes out. So hopefully I'm going to get some views on this video, maybe, more than one. No one seems to be watching my Dirt Showdown series that finished like a month ago now, at least. So I guess it doesn't matter if that gets views, it's a month old. But it would be nice, because I put a lot of time into doing that. You know, I spent an entire day, at least, playing a game. You guys should appreciate the effort that I put in. And watch that series. Somehow my glass is already broken. I don't remember hitting anything. Also, this is supposed to be a special hill climb car. I know how fast and dominant that Nissan Skyline is, because it's got 800 horsepower. But this is supposed to be... I mean, this even specially said in its name that it's a hill climb car. I don't know what's... I mean, I know exactly what's going on, but I'm going to pretend like I don't. It doesn't turn very well, either. I got up to third. I got up to third for like a split second, and it all came crashing down again, because I got one bad corner. Because this car's got shit handling. Pro tip, don't drive this car for hill climbs if you're playing this game recreationally. Drive the Nissan Skyline. I mean, I'm winning and I'm still recommending a different car. This one, I'm not having a fun time driving it. Although, when I was driving the Skyline, I got into like a million crashes. Like, I spun it into fences a whole bunch. And with this car, I've got it up relatively drama-free. I mean, I still crash into pretty much everything. But, you know, if you make a mistake with this one, you don't seem to really have the power to make up for it. If I'd have made a big mistake like I did in the Skyline, in me Impreza, then maybe that whole event would have turned out different. Like the Skyline, you got the power to make up for mistakes. That's what I'm recommending. You know, because the Skyline's got like 800 horsepower. Bear that in mind. The Skyline is probably the car to use in this game, to be honest. Anyway, for next week, getting into the classic event. Actually, no, there's still one event left of expert level before I get onto classic level. But I think it is the Pacific Classic, so I should probably use a Group B car. Especially because I've unlocked the higher tier of cars, I should probably take advantage of that. You know? So that's what I'm going to do. I've unlocked the Group B cars now. I unlocked them last week, if you didn't watch that last episode. After winning the Eurocross challenge in a Lancia Delta Integrale. Thank you, in-game pop-up, for reminding me what I drove last week. Actually, no. What I drove like 5 minutes ago. Which is, I'm pretty sure the Delta Integrale is a Group B car. Right? I know Lancia had one rally car, I think in the 90s, that wasn't Group B, that looked like just like one of their Group B cars. It was called something else. I think that was the Beta. I think. I don't know. Well, the only Group B cars I know are like the Audi Quattro, and the only one I really like is the Ford RS200. Because I'm that one kid that grew up playing the Ford Chill game, Ford Racing 2 and Ford Racing 3. So all I know is Fords. Don't ask me a question about cars, because all I know about is Fords. Ask me questions about cars, I know all sorts. I can tell you all about rotary engines, and so you know, I'm an expert. Final stage. Oh, it's like initial D. Haha lol XD, is that an initial D reference? I've never watched the final stage of initial D. I'm pretty sure it just pissed me off from what I've heard about it. Like, Takumi gets beaten by some kid. And it's like, really? Really, Shuichi Shigino? That was the best you could come up with for an ending. Should have ended it, at best, like, the end of third stage. I don't think it really should have gone on beyond that. Allegedly, from what I've heard, his next series is just going to be a rip-off of a, I think, EX Driver. I don't know a whole lot about anime, I'm going to be honest. I talk about it a lot, but I know nothing. You know, I just like watching it because it's got pretty colours and cute girls. Jesus Christ, I'm glad that this is the final stage. I'd probably have to, you know, we're in the last 2 sectors now, or I'd probably have to, like, try and think of something intelligent to say about the last film I watched, Super. Which, I don't know if I liked it more or less than, Kick-Ass. Or if you're from my country, I guess Kick-Ass, but I think, like, on the basis that the title of the movie is Kick-Ass, then you probably say Kick-Ass. I only say Kick-Ass to fit in with people in real life, because I talk to people in real life sometimes. Anyway, all done. I don't have to get into some kind of debate about whether or not a film is better than another film. Oh, that was the last event of Expert. Next week is Classics. I want to go through the Group B cars. Boop boop boop. An MG Metro, Peugeot 205, Audi Quattro, another Lancia Delta. So I don't know about that. Oh, and then the top tier is just hill climb cars. Alright. Okay. 2, 3, yeah, 4. There's like an event for each one. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do once I get here. Am I going to use like hill climb cars in a regular rally situation? I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. Next week, Group B. Everyone get excited. We all love Group B, right?